I'm not sure how to introduce a theatrical concert about medieval times, about this wondrous mystic woman from medieval times, Hildegard von Bingen. But here I am, and it's my job to introduce it. So maybe I should just start out by introducing to you. Here's a photograph of Hildegard von Bingen. She lived from, now those of you who know her already know this. She lived from the year 1098 to the year 1179. She was involved in composing music, poetry, philosophy, science, medicine. And she was a mystic when it came to her spiritual views. This concert intertwines the music that she composed with her own texts about the visions that she experienced. Now, this will all be performed principally by this group from Belgium called the Psallentes. Now, the Psallentes were founded by a guy named Hendrik van den Abele in 2000, and it's they focus on Gregorian chant and polyphony from various historical periods, the late Middle Ages and the Renaissance, early Renaissance in particular. For instance, they've worked on special projects, like they've done a complete recording of a 16th century manuscript for the Beguinage Museum in Tornhout. The Beguines were women. It's not, there's the 1940 song, "When They Begin, the Beguine." That's not what Beguinage is talking about. The Beguinage were communities for women who were not nuns, so they weren't under the authority of the church, but they were spiritual groups, and they lived in their own communities inside of cities and towns in medieval times and early Renaissance times. So they were probably the freest women on the planet at the time, not the property of husbands or under the thumb of the church. And the Psallentes have also performed at places like the Maastricht Festival of Sacred Music, at St. Mary's Basilica in Nova Scotia, at the Bruges and Utrecht early music festivals. Where else? The Muziekgebouw in Amsterdam, the Concerthaus in Vienna. So they will be the people who will be putting most of this over, but they will have help because this is being live streamed by a Spanish group called March Vivo. It's put together by a foundation in Madrid called Foundation Juan March. They're in Madrid. And so for this performance, they're going to have help from two very well-known Spanish actors, well-known from film, television, theater, Palmira Ferrer and José Luis Torrijo. So I can tell you what the text materials are. I don't think they will say much to you. It's there'll be the readings include Codex Dendermonde from the Abbey of Dendermonde, Belgium, or the Ordo Virtutum from the Wiesbaden Codex at the Rupertsberg convent in Germany. So this is very abstruse kind of stuff, but I commend it to you if you're interested in this kind of early music. This is an exceedingly well-researched, well-performed kind of concert. Timing for this concert on the Visions of Hildegard von Bingen is Wednesday, December 4th, 6 o'clock in the evening, European time, which will be noon on the East Coast and 9 in the morning on the West Coast. So these are very convenient viewing times if you're interested in this material, which I do not think will disappoint you in any way.